31 years ago, there was a nightmare before Christmas.
I am the Pumpkin King!
From the mind of Tim Burton, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Fantastic!
Hello and welcome, everybody. My name is Shane Comley-White, and you're with me at Rocking at the Movies. And yes, today we are going through a fantastic old school stop animation style movie. And not many people actually realize how old this movie is. 31 years ago, 1993. I almost had it wrong. 1993. The Nightmare Before Christmas was created. A fantastic musical adventure of Jack Skellington, who has to go on a complete new twist to reclaim what he used to love, and that was Halloween. But he wanted to go and be completely different, and he stumbled across a magical world of Christmas with all the lights and the music and the gifts and the snow and the Christmas trees. And he wanted to try adapt this or adopt this into his world of Halloween. But everything all goes wrong, and it was actually quite bad. He even kidnaps Father Christmas to try and get the right idea, to try and get all the bits and pieces of how he does it and why he does it and what the spirit is. And ultimately, Christmas gets ruined. But in my belief, I think it was one of the most amazing kind of Christmas animated movies out there. And to be able to make something like this out of little dolls or little figurines where they manipulate it every single time, it's called stop animation. And they take a photo of every single frame, and then they move it, and another frame, and then they move it, and then they make multiple versions of that particular face with the different facial features. And once they put it together, it becomes a full-on movie that we all love. Fantastic movie itself. Got the boogeyman, we got the all the little demons, all the little kids that dress up with their masks who are part of Jack Skellington's world and his entourage, and who goes and jumps under the bed and scares people during Halloween itself. And then obviously we got his little dog, Zero, and they live in a cemetery. He lives in a geez, like a, and they live in a cemetery, and he lives in a little bit of a dog house kind of tomb. And he's a ghost, obviously, but he's out there to scare people. But again, um, kidnapping Father Christmas just so you can get what you want out of it. I think that's a message that everybody needs to actually realize, that no matter how much you want something, don't go out and get it the wrong way. Work hard, figure out the best way to do it. And if it is right for you, then it will work. But if it is not, move on and do what actually suits you best. And I think that is what happened with Jack. He is a skeleton. He is known to scare people, and his whole world was about Halloween. But why change it so drastically that you want to now become someone else and become a Father Christmas figure? It really didn't work out too well for him. However, everything goes crazy. Like the movie says, it's the nightmare before Christmas. And obviously, everything turns out very well for everybody. So I'm going to employ you. Let me know what you think. Drop me a comment. Let's start the conversation about what do you think about Nightmare Before Christmas. Um, is it something worthwhile? Is it the latest craze? Because looking in the shops right now, there's figurines everywhere of Jack and Zero and everybody else, and also Sally, who is Jack's girlfriend or hoped to be girlfriend, who's almost like a zombie kind of figure. That's almost like um a patchwork of a creation as well, which is so weird and interesting. But the concept is amazing. Let me know what your thoughts are about this movie. I saw this when I was, finishing college. It was the first time. I actually didn't want to watch it because I don't like movies that destroy Christmas in a way or make Christmas quite upsetting or not so much fun anymore. But it's a movie that I only got to watch maybe 10 years after it came out. And I'm so glad I did watch it, because it's one of those that stands out in my mind, and I have to watch it as often as possible. And yeah, so do my friends and family. They do the same thing as well. Now, that brings me to another segment that I'm going to chat to you right after the break. So, you know that by watching the videos that I've been putting out, I am the head of a production company called HST Productions. Last year, 2023 was an extremely difficult year for me. My father went into hospital and was on the brink of dying. And on his deathbed, where I thought he was actually going to be dying, I actually made a promise to him. Tears streaming down my face. It was actually quite crazy. It was a horrible moment. But I made a promise to him that I'm going to write a movie about our family. So I'm in the process of creating this movie. It is based around Christmas because our family has always loved the decorations, the lights, and the vibe and the festivities that go with Christmas. And I'm creating this movie for him in memory of him. At that stage, I thought he was going to be dying, but don't stress, he hasn't died. Thank goodness. And he's recovered exceptionally well. And everyone, even in the hospital, used to call him the hero patient because he went through a very hectic, difficult time. And for me and my family, it was a very emotional process. It was a long period of time that we were struggling, visiting him in hospital on a daily basis. However, like I said, I'm creating this movie and I've already reached out to a good friend of mine, Eric Roberts, and he is eager or keen to be part of this movie where he'll be playing my dad in the movie. And I just need to get this movie out. I need to complete the script so I can pass it on and try get anyone who wants to be part of this movie involved. And this is an opportunity again, like I say, for you. You are more than able and capable to be part of something that is going to be an amazing Christmas movie once it's released. It's based around Christmas. And if you want to be involved, it's going to have a name like an Eric Roberts, who, if you don't know who Eric Roberts is, which you should by now, go watch my interview with him. And if that doesn't help you understand who he is or remember who he is, he's Julia Roberts' brother and Emma Roberts' father. So it is an amazing character, amazing person who already wants to be part of the project that I'm busy creating. It's a very personal movie. Um, it's going to delve into my family and who my family is in quite an intense way, and how hectic people are when there's a tragic moment in life, and how everyone kind of reacts to each other and to situations and all that. But hopefully, ultimately, there'll be a happier outcome to what happens. Um, Maybe not exactly what you're thinking, but you never know. I'll let you know. And the movie name, I'm not going to drop it right now. However, if you are part of the executive entourage of our movie itself, you'll be able to know what the movie is. You'll get some sneak peeks into what it is. And how do you get hold of that, or how do you be part of that? It's simple. There's a super thanks button right at the bottom. Start submitting some of the super thanks and donating to what we do. And go to our website, which I'm going to be launching a page specifically for this movie very soon. So keep a lookout for that. I'll update you on that. So don't you worry. And you'll be able to actually become a member of what we're doing and a sponsor of this entire project itself. And you will receive information that's going to be released to you before anyone else in the world sees it. And it's going to coincide with reaching out to Eric Roberts at the same time. You're going to be seeing table reads, you're going to be seeing discussions that we do. And this is a project that I think you would love to be part of, especially if you are one of those that love Christmas. So drop us a super thanks. Like I said before, every single bit of funding that is generated by this channel goes into the production of this movie that I'm talking about and all the other movies that we do have. Currently, I've got about 14 scripts that are either completed or being worked on, and you don't want to miss out on those either. All right, thanks so much, everybody. I will chat to you very soon. We'll see you tomorrow.